everybody, welcome back to Taji's World of Books and welcome to my September TBR. Hey guys, so welcome back. I cannot believe it is already, September 7th? Yeah, September 7th, and I am late getting up my September TBR, but I don't think you guys are going to mind too much. But this year is going by so fast. I cannot believe it. It's super hot here because we're going through a massive heat wave, as is all of the rest of the country as well. And so we're all like sweltering here, and so I'm trying to stay cool, and I don't know, that's all I got. So let's talk about what I'm going to read for the month of September. So as is the case, as I always do, I'm only going to show you the book. I'm going to maybe talk a little bit about it. I may not. I just may go through it and just kind of show you what I'm reading. And typically what happens is I am always ambitious for the month, and I pick more books than I am going to read. Most generally, I read anywhere between 1 to 2 books a day. So, but let's say on average, it's 1.5. So I know some people have said, how are you going to read all of those books? And sometimes I do get through everything that I have intended to read, and sometimes I don't. And if I don't, then I will carry over whatever I have left on the cart and for the next month, and I will read those in that month, and so on and so forth. So having said that, that is all the housekeeping stuff. So let's get into what I plan on reading. Okay. For you guys know, on the 18th of September, and if you don't know, you should tune in. I already put a queue up or a bookmark placer for the Charity Bee interview that I am doing for my book club, Addicted to Audio, with Charles from Books on Stereo. And so for that, I need to read a couple more of Charity Bee's books. One of her controversial ones, from what I have heard, is Skeleton King. I haven't read it yet, and I plan on reading it, so I'm going to read that. And then just for the fun of it, just because I want to talk to her about her other stuff, I am going to read her Sweet Treats trilogy. There are 3 books in the trilogy. Don't know if this is the correct order or not, but I will put it in the correct order, and that is Crooked Spoons, and I love that those are pills. Yeah. And then there is Candy Coated Chaos and Sweet and Suffering. Have no idea what these books are about, but I'm going to read them nevertheless. And then this is part of an Inferno World, and my understanding is that the Inferno World is a compilation of authors that write dark or gray romance, have written in this world, and this particular book was written by Charity Bee. I don't believe that they are connected. I'll find out as I get closer. I believe that they're connected as in it's all in the same world, but each of the characters and things that are written about are very separate and independent and don't have to be read in any particular order, but I will let you know once I dive into it. And that is Desiccate, an Inferno World novella. Okay. As is always the case, I am still plotting my way through the Karen Rose books. I'm really enjoying them. And after I finish these 3, then I just have her Sacramento series, and then I'm done. I have 3 in the Sacramento series, and then I think I will be done with Karen Rose. So having said that, I will read Edge of Darkness, Death is Not Enough, and Into the Dark. Okay. From there, I will read Catherine Anderson's Annie Song. I said I was going to get to this, and I didn't last month, so it's a carryover. I will read Jennifer Ashley, The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie. Now, I know that this is part of a series. I haven't decided if I'm going to get the other books in the series or not, or if I'm just going to read this particular book, or I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I will let you know when I get closer to that. So that's that. I always want to support Kay Webster. I absolutely love her, and I am really happy she's released these books on Audible, and so I'm going to obviously do the audiobook of this, and this is her Cinderella trilogy, and it's Stroke of Midnight, The Glass Slipper, and Prince Charming. So excited. I've heard really good things about that. As I mentioned last month, I had planned to get to these and I did not, but I definitely will this month. And this is the Evolution of Sin trilogy. So this is a bind up of the 3 books that are there. Enthralled, Enamored, When Heroes Fall, and When Villains Rise. These are also some books that I picked up from either book boxes or I rounded out my book outlet order. And so these have been sitting on my shelves for quite some time. So I don't know if they are a standalone or if they are part of a duet or a trilogy, as is always the case. Hence why I don't always get to all the books in my TBR, because if I have a book, for example, like Nikki Sloan's Sorted, which I know that there is at least one other book in the series, but there might be more. I'm going to get all the other books because I know I'm going to love, I love Nikki Sloan's writing. So I will get the other books, and this book might turn into 4 books because there's 4 books in the series, and hence I won't get to my other things. And so that's sort of how it works out for me, but I plan to get to Sorted. Christina Lauren, this is not typically what I read. This is probably going to be a rom-com, but I'm going to check it out. Twice in a Blue Moon. And then these, I don't know anything about them. So this one is Hearts Don't Lie by Sutton Bishop. If you guys know anything about this, please put it in the comments below. Let me know if you think I'll like it. Amy Harmon, Making Faces. Don't know anything about it. Don't know how I got it on my TBR. I don't know where it came from. So, and then Jessica Hawkins, Slip of the Tongue. Have you guys read this? Do you know anything about it? I have no idea. Where do I get this stuff? And then I have a couple more Jessica Hawkins. So clearly somebody told me Jessica Hawkins was it. So that's what I did. So this is book 1, Something in the Way. Book 2, Somebody Else's Sky. Don't know if these are companion novels. I have no idea. I think it's all about the same couple, but I don't know. 3, Move the Stars. And then 4, Lake and Manning. If you guys know anything, let me know. Okay, I have a couple more Kay Webster, Triple Threat, and Death Wish. These are currently coming out on audiobook. I believe one is out and the other is coming. So this might be something that I might deliberately wait until October to read, because if the other book is not out on audiobook yet, I won't read the first because I want to read them in succession. So stay tuned. Likewise, I believe both of these are already out on Audible. Same thing, Forbidden Truth and Stolen Lies. If they're not, I will wait. I think that they are, and if they are, I will proceed. Then I have my Pam Godwin, again, carryover from last month that I wasn't able to get to. And so the Bind Up, Deliver Us, From Evil, and then the remainder, 7, 8, and 9. And so it's Unshackled, Dominate, and Complicate in her trafficking series. And then I will read Tessa Bailey's Hook, Line, and Sinker. I've heard fantastic things about this. I've been really waiting to get to this. And then It Happened One Summer, Tessa Bailey again. I believe she's coming out with a 3rd book in the series, but these 2 are out already. I will check. I think I'm just going to go ahead and read these 2 and see if I like it. I'm really excited to try some of C.D. Rice's writing, and this is her BDSM novel, and this is book 1, Submission, and I love it. It says, I am not a submissive. Sounds like somebody about to make you a submissive. And then book 2 is Domination, and you have always belonged to me. This is so up my alley. I cannot wait. And Connection, he is my alpha and omega. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then I have a couple more by C.D. Rice, and I'm going to see how these fall in, if these are related or if these are in a different series. I'm not sure, but this is one of her, 1001 Dark Nights, and she wrote Prince Roman. I don't know. We'll see where that falls. This is Rough Edge, probably part of another series. I'll see how it falls. And then Marriage Games, The Games Duet Part 1. So clearly I have to get the 2nd book in this. So that's that. I also have had Colleen Hoover's Layla. I haven't read a Colleen Hoover in quite a long time. I really love her writing. They're always so emotional and so angsty. And so I'm really excited to get to Layla. And lastly, I have the Amanda Bouchette carryover from last month. This is the Kingmaker Chronicles, and it's Heart on Fire. I just love these covers. Like, look at that. They're so gorgeous. A Promise of Fire. Breath of Fire. I can't wait. Fantasy romance. Again, these came in my book reveal box. So, Close Watch by Tracy Gerald. Neutral Grounds, Jiffy Kate. First comes marriage, then comes love, divorce. Let's pretend this never happened. Oh my gosh, this is going to be angsty. I know it's going to be drama, and that's that. So, as is always the case, I know that this is a pretty ambitious TBR. And as I said, you know, the only thing that's going to throw me off is if there are multiple books in a series and I've only have book one and I haven't accounted for that and I really enjoyed book one and I want to read the rest of it, or it's by an author that I know that I really will love. And so I am going to want to get the other books in the series. Now, if it is a new author to me, not tried and tested for me, I will only get the one book and read it and see if I like it and then push the others off into the future. So having said that, as is the case, I probably won't make it through all of this. I probably will push some of it to the next month, and it's totally fine. I can read however I choose to, and that's the fun of it. And so, you guys, that is all that I have for today. So please do me a favor. If you have read any of these books, or if you know of these authors, please put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think of my TBR, and if you think that there are some books on here that I really will love, or you can't wait to hear me review them. I love the interaction with you guys. It's always so fun and really satisfying. And then I'm going to ask you to do all the things. Hit the like button so that you can help me with the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video, which is whenever I feel like it these days. But you can count on the fact that I will be uploading. So having said that, thank you so much for joining me, you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.